What's pimpling? It's the King of the Burbz, John Brown. Ran into my man Jaz-O. And today, actually, randomly, I seen on Twitter Miss Info from Hot 97. She was watching this Ransom video. He was responding to Joe Buttons. She said, Ransom is the biggest hater since Jaz-O. And I just want to ask you, responding to why is there this perception like that? Do you have a response to the people's, the media's perception of you somehow being a hater?
Of course. I mean, the hater is always the underdog. The underdog is always the hater. The underdog is always the guy who's bitter because he hadn't received as well a fortune, so-called, as somebody else, not realizing the situation at hand. I mean, for Miss Info, she's paid to say what she says, you know what I'm saying? And if she's listening and she ever hears this, she needs to holler at Jaz-O personally and get the real story. But fortunately, the story's going to be heard by everybody, whether mainstream radio wants to hear it or not, because the internet is ours, you know what I'm saying? And we going to run that. We run this shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all talk all that running this shit. We run this shit. And the people need to know, and the people gonna hear it. It ain't about me hating. Anybody who knows me, not even really knowing me personally, they know I'm not an angry person. They know I don't get anything, I don't get any pleasure out of saying things I'm saying about Jay-Z. I didn't say anything about Jay-Z. Jay-Z came and said something to me, but y'all so busy having this dick in y'all mouth that y'all ain't really paying attention to what's going on. I ain't saying nothing to that cat. He's saying something to me. He $500 million over me. You know what I'm saying? And he talking about me still. So who's the angry one? Who's the upset one? It ain't me. I love life. I got 5 kids. Sometimes I struggle, but I take care of my babies. I love my babies. I live good. You know what I'm saying? I'm 44 years old. I don't front for nobody, and I look good. I'm slim. I run up and down the court still. I do push-ups in the morning. My heart is good. My lungs are good. I don't smoke. You know what I'm saying? I drink once in a while. Come on, I'm good money. And that's what niggas don't like. That's when niggas is hating on me. So Miss Info, you need to get your info right.
So what's popping with you for 09, man?
Whole lot of things, man. For people who don't know, I moved down to the A last November. I'm back in New York. Besides being creative and doing music, I gotta tear somebody's head off real quick. So, basically that, man. But there's a lot of things going on, man. I got a book deal on the table. Got an album coming. It's a pivotal time in hip-hop because, the internet, like I was talking about to my man PR Dean earlier, how I was taking over things. And, it's putting the control back into the people, and the choice for music back into the people's hands. So it's a very good time for the genre of hip-hop in general, where we can now create a balance, which it always was, but, the Fortune 500 companies try to take it out of the people's hands and just, throw everything out there and throw off the balance. We listening to one type of music, where Chicago radio sounds like New York radio, it sounds like LA radio, and so on and so forth.
That's what it is. You heard it first right here, John Brown TV.